Hi everybody, welcome back to Mirror Manga's Grim Dark Buddies YouTube channel. I'm very excited to have my amazing special guest Ian with me, who always helps me with my unboxings.
So we're going to unbox a box.
We are going to unbox a box. The amazing Historitor Jamaldus has sent us more items. I just have to make sure no one ever sees my
So
address.
if you've not seen these unboxings, the way it works is you open the things and I go, that's this.
Yes.
Okay, what's that?
We have a letter. I live despite the efforts of the officio.
It's our latest update from Historica Geraldus.
I live despite the efforts of the Officio Assassinorum and the Inquisition. I live for now. I believe it's known as a Calidus, the Temple of Shape Changers. Somehow my handlers knew it had taken the place of our contact at the safe house. Bloody shape changers. They caught it in some kind of energy field and forced it to show its true form. Somehow both beautiful and horrifying at the same time. Even facing two Astartes, it nearly managed to prevail. After they drowned it in plasma fire, only this token was left intact. What's that?
Don't know.
It's a little
scully thing.
The Inquisitor was another matter entirely. We barely escaped her ambush, and my Legion friends are sure she's still on our trail. Her loyalties remain unclear. Her main goal seemed to be taking some of the more esoteric artifacts we've amassed. If she discovers our connection, I'm truly sorry. My new friends ensure me of the secrecy of their courier methods. Again, I entrust you with the items I've been able to source on this perilous escape. Hopefully, by the time this missive reaches you, I'll have reached the promised sanctuary. Though some of the hypocrisies my researchers have revealed have left me unnerved and disillusioned, I'm still loyal to the Imperium. This I swear, and I will not give up my search for the truth, for the cost of lies is too great. Yours faithfully, Historitor Jamaldus.
There we go.
Now that is why ChatGTP will never prevail. Thank you so much, Jim.
Right.
So
you also got another smaller envelope.
Yes.
Is this the same thing, though?
Yes. So in the first envelope.
Oh, it's some Warhammer Dark Galaxy cards.
What is?
I don't know what that is.
Warhammer Dark Galaxy.
I'm not sure.
Is it like
it's like a stickers. It's a sticker album. These are Warhammer stickers for the Warhammer sticker book.
Is there a Warhammer sticker album?
There was a Warhammer sticker book, yeah.
Did you have it?
No.
So we've got...
So are they cards or are they stickers? They're cards. Some sort of cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do the Warhammer sticker book, so I'm not sure what they are.
So what we've got here are knobs.
Well...
the orcs call their ruling cast knobs. Flash gits. Orc fans. Oh, a Howling Banshee. This looks cool. Alderi, Space Elves. Talent of the Emperor, Vigilator.
It's interesting that dates it because there was only a certain point in time when these were called Talons of the Emperor because there's custodians here.
Company veteran. Oh, let's see the custodian. Custodians.
There we are.
Custodians.
Yeah, I don't know what they're from.
Who's this lady?
That's Drakari. That's a dark elf.
Adeptus Sororitas. Another Alderi. And a space wolf looking very wolfish. So now, does this mean I have to start collecting these?
I don't know. I don't know what they are or how they... Maybe they're playing cards. I don't know. I thought the Dark Future thing was a sticker album. They're from Panini. But, yeah.
Interesting.
Anyway, maybe you got special cards in it.
Let me know.
All right, then. What's in here, then?
Okay.
What we got?
God.
Okay, where are you going to start? A mystical black box.
Yeah.
Okay, that's definitely safe to open.
When I get home, I have to take photos.
There's a guy in there. Oh, watch out. It's a Bretonian maiden on a horse, which reminds me, we should really do that Graham McNeil book about the Lords of Horses.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Lance something.
Yeah, that's a Bretonian maiden on a horse.
Unicorn.
On a unicorn.
Yay. Well, those of you who know me know that unicorns are my jam, but there's not really space for unicorns in Warhammer.
No, but in Warhammer there is. In the old world, there might even be a unicorn in that book. I can't remember. We should do that book.
Okay, let's do that.
All right. Okay, right. Honor Bound by Rachel Harrison. Now, many people have told us to read this book, including Rob Rath a few times.
This is on our list.
Yeah, this is already on the list. We should do this.
Okay, and is Severina Rain, is she the same as Kane?
No. Oh, she's a commissar, but I think Kane's like a lot more fun.
And this is like proper drama.
This is proper like, I'm going to shoot all the people. Right, what you got here? Garrow Oath of Moment audiobook.
What is Garrow Oath of Moment?
And this is another... Well, what actually happens is these are like short stories set in the Heresy. Legion of One's here as well.
Yeah.
And right near the end of the Heresy, they can put them all into one anthology book.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
There's also a Corax one like that. It's a load of short stories, and then later on they go like, right, we'll just put them all in one book.
So we're going to get to those.
We will, but you could listen to them on the audiobook.
Do you know what
CD.
I might do? I might throw these on in a live. And we can do a listen together.
And then you'll be halfway through the book when you get there. Right.
Yeah.
The Gate of Bones. So this is modern 40k.
Ooh.
Modern 40k, this is a series called Dawn of Fire, which is like the Indomitus Crusade, Robert Gilliman leading the Indomitus Crusade. And this, I think, is the second novel in it.
Nice.
It's got Custodes and Sisters and Mordians.
It's written by a guy called Andy Clark.
Andy Clark, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, what's this?
Hell's Reach.
Which is handy because I'm re-listening, because with Armageddon, I'm doing a lot of Armageddon stuff at the minute. I'm re-listening to the Hell's Reach audiobook. So if you read that, we can do a Hell's Reach episode.
Okay.
Yeah. This is like a classic Aaron Dembski Bowden early novel. It's about the Black Templars being angry at everybody. And it's set on a world called Armageddon, which is being attacked by orcs.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We love ADB, don't we? You're friends with ADB.
Yeah, but I'm not allowed to be friends with ADB because he works at Games Workshop now. No, he's a lovely, lovely man. This is the audiobook version of one of the novels that you have to read if you hit 10,000.
I'm about 300 people away from that.
Yeah, it's going to be
Ooh.
right. Okay, interesting. If we're not starting, this is back burner, right?
Okay.
There is another.
Wait,
there is another very long series of 40k books called The Beast Arises, which is, this is the first novel in the Beast Arises series. It's about 12 books long, and it's about orcs fighting orcs.
Okay, I'm not a big orc fan.
Well, it's about people fighting orcs.
Can I just say, one of the best things about the books that Historita finds for me is quite often you'll find little things like this in here. Read that out.
Jacob, congratulations on 1 Terran year of survival. Return to your duties, Jonathan. I don't know.
I mean, that's lovely. So I'm going to read out the dedication. And if anybody knows who Jacob was.
Yeah.
And they've even done a little, I mean, it just goes to show all of us are freaking nerds.
Yeah.
So
well, there we go. So that's the first book in the Beast Arises
series,
thing,
which we really need to think about getting into.
Okay, well,
this looks oldie schooly.
Right, I think you flip through that. Yeah, it's a catalogue. It's the 2002.
Oh my goodness!
Catalogue of models that you could buy 23 years ago.
Oh my crikey! Look at this. Chaos Space Marines heavy support. What's a Crutox?
That's a Tau guy.
Oh, blimey. This is like history. Tech Marines. Chaplain on bike.
Yeah.
We all need a chaplain on. That's what I quite like. Raven Guard have got motorbikes. Some fan art, I'm guessing.
There's some Warhammer art, yeah.
So did you ever have these catalogues?
I don't think I ever did. No.
Wood Elves.
Yeah. This is when Warhammer was Warhammer, not the old world or Age of Sigmar.
Orcs and Goblins.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting. Realm of Chaos. Minotaurs. Oof. Okay. That's exciting. God.
Right, we're getting there. Okay, there's a lot of books in here. All right, what we got? What's this? Prince Mysa. I don't know what that is. Some sort of elf Age of Sigmar novel. No idea. Haven't heard of it.
And what's going to happen to me? Like, am I ever going to have a social life or just read forever?
Hey,
The Fall of Cadia!
Rob Rath's mega book, The Fall of Cadia.
We need to do this at one point.
I've read it, so we can do it.
This is very intrinsic to everything that's going on in 40k, isn't it?
It really is. It's a really big book, and it's really well done as well.
Okay.
Right, Dark Vengeance by CZ Dunn. This is like I've never read this.
This novel ties into the Warhammer 40k Dark Vengeance game?
Yeah, that was like one of the starter sets from like a few editions ago.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so I think it tells the story of the starter set.
And CZ Dunn, Christian, I interviewed on my channel about Age of Darkness. He's working. Yeah, he's working at Asmodee Games now and has so many good anecdotes. I think we need to take him and give him some libations and get him to tell us all the gossip.
A Gotrek and Felix omnibus
from
the ancient days. There's 3 or 4 books in there.
I'm so scared. Like, Jim, how many books am I expected to read?
The Wraithbone Phoenix. So
a Baggett and Clod.
I think this might be crime.
Baggett is the fast-talking ratling with an eye for a big score. Clod is the ogrin with a heart of gold and a head full of dreams.
There you are. It's Gotrek and Felix, but 40k.
Oh my gosh, you might have to have a look at
another
that.
Warhammer crime, I think it is. I'm not sure. What's this? Right.
Shroud of Night.
I've not read this. This is quite a recent one.
Ultramarines.
Have I read this? It's Alpha Legion.
Upon the oceanic hive world of Tezat Draka, the darkness of the Noctis Aeterna is held at bay by the golden light of a unique beacon. Alpha Legionnaires, the unsung, must infiltrate the planet. They need to work fast because none other than Khan the Betrayer has come to lead the final assault
right.
on an ocean planet. So who would the golden person be?
That's Saint Celestine, it looks like.
And these are Alpha Legion.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
look...
That's a modern book, that.
Oh, gosh.
All right, what's this? Black Library Anthology.
Oh, gosh.
A load of little books in it.
Is it like
Celebration. Yes, they gave these away at some events sometimes.
Okay.
And then some of them made their way into other bits, like Primarch novels and things like that.
Okay, so this is 2019.
Yeah.
We've got...
so you've got Borders Set by Horus Heresy, Grandfather's Gift, which is about Mortarion after the Heresy, a couple of Warhammer 40k things, and a couple of Age of Sigmar things.
Ooh, and we've got Chris Ray in there. We've got Gav Thorpe, Guy Haley.
Rachel Harrison. Okay, this is another ancient Warhammer one. Malus Darkblade, who's the famous Drow from Dungeons and Dragons?
Oh God, Dritz.
Yes, it's him.
Okay.
But Warhammer, right? It's the famous Dark Elf guy in Warhammer.
Everyone loves a Dark Elf.
Status Dead Zone. Oh, this is old. This is Necromunda.
Yeah. Let's play Necromunda.
See, I've not read this. This is a good set. I like Necromunda novels, though. They're usually quite fun.
Have you played Necromunda?
I've played Necromunda a lot. Yeah, it's a very, very good game.
Will you be playing at any of your gaming nights?
We are going to do a Necromunda gaming night.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's this must be from Mars.
Yeah, it's a Mechanicum Chalice. What does it say on the bottom?
Hand wash only.
Okay, fine. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, we like Scully things, so you're probably...
That's some merch. So you got some Warhammer cups to drink your, I don't know, what, like blood of the orcs, to eat your brains out of, so that you can remember people's memories.
Yay!
Yeah.
Execution Hour, a 40k novel by Gordon Rennie.
That's about rogue traders and shit. It's about spaceships.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
God almighty, you're going to have to help me whittle this down.
Well, you just pick them and I'll read them. Fear the Alien. This is an old anthology of short stories.
Okay.
Yeah, from like the late early 2000s.
This is like Space Marines versus...
Stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like an anthology of shorts from a while ago. It's I think I've read a couple of these. Tales from the Dark Millennium is the similar era, I think.
Oh, I mean, we've got so much that we haven't explored, the Dark Elves.
Short story books. Some of these might be really useful as like getting a wider view of everything. Yeah. Right, this looks big. What's this?
I'm going to need another bookshelf.
Oh, I know what this is.
How do you know what that is from that?
I believe is Mark of Calth, right? So we've got a few to go. That's there's some postcards in this one with some covers of heresy novels. Interesting. This is Mark of Calth. So this is we're about to do the first Ultramarines book. And then this is what a few books after, and it's a series of short stories set during that war.
Amazing. Look at that. This must be a special edition one or something. I think.
Yeah, that's the fancy edition, isn't it?
Yeah. It's going to have pictures or something, I'm sure.
Right,
oh,
okay,
no,
here we go then.
This looks a bit
like a Night Lord. That's the other Night Lord novel. So you're 2 into the 3 Night Lord novels now.
Angels of Darkness.
Angels of Darkness. Okay, so that's Gav Thorpe writing about Dark Angels in 40k. That's quite an old book, actually.
Yeah.
And a lot of the Heresy Dark Angels books call back to this one.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's about the Fallen and things like that.
It does say the chapter harbours a dark and horrific secret.
Yeah.
Is that the Caliban secret?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Oh.
Right, now it's going to be a while. But when we finally get to the Siege of Terror, this is the third to last book in the entire series. The End and the Death, Part 1. This tells the story of when Horus actually gets to Terra and they start having a fight with the Emperor. But to get there, I think it must be like book 70 or something. So it's brilliant, though. It's a Dan Abnett masterpiece, that.
Shall we do a prediction now as to... I think 2029 we'll get there.
2029?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, yeah, why not?
The thing is, people keep sending us other blooming books.
That's it. Yeah, if we were only reading Heresy, that's one thing, right?
Okay. Dark Angels,
Blood Angels.
Blood Angels, Black Tide.
So you've got a Dark Angels and a Blood Angels book there.
Well, this is interesting because it's a Blood Angels, and I love James Swallow, so... well, I think
that's an absolute ton of books to add to the list. Basically, I reckon you should pick out the ones you think seem good or seem sensible to do next. You've got one more Night Lords book to get. I don't know which one of those 3 is the first one.
I think I've got the first one at home.
Soul Hunter.
I'm going to need a bigger bookcase.
You're going to need a bigger bookcase.
I think what I might do...
You need to reinforce the floor of your flat.
Ian has already read some books ahead.
Yeah.
So Hell's Reach, I think, is a...
Hell's Reach is on the list. I'm good up to the Primarchs anthology and Heresy. I've got a couple of Gav Thorpe Eldar books on the list. Ethereal Council by the Tau, and I'm a couple of Gaunt's. I'm catching up with you on Gaunt's Ghost books.
Okay, so perhaps if you've seen a book that you'd really love me to have a look at in the comments below.
One of these ones. Some of these ones, in fact. Yeah.
If Ian wants to jump on with us, we'll do that. But also, we are trying to finish the Heresy, people.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's worth doing Fall of Cadia and that Rachel Harrison novel. We should probably prioritise Hell's Reach, Fall of Cadia, and the Angels of... and the Rachel Harrison novel, because we've been mentioning those loads. And people have brought them up. And then that will inevitably get you to the point where you have to read the Night Lords trilogy.
Final question.
Yeah.
How many more books can I be sent? Like, how many?
There's so many books. There's so many books.
So I'm in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, if this keeps going on, you're going to die before you read them all.
Okay. But what a legacy.
What a legacy to leave.
Okay.
Well, there we are.
Yeah, everybody, you know Ian. He has Arbiter Ian, which is his main channel, and Arbiter Ian's Precinct House, which is where we do our book chats and the Four Gamers, the amazing Four Gamers play.
Yep.
Ian is also starting up a gaming event soon.
Yeah, we are doing that. We're doing gaming events soon. Yeah. Over summer in London, if you're around, come and play the Bad Ab War or the Horus Heresy with us.
Yep. Come say hi if you see us out at an event. And yeah, we have Patreons, we have YouTube memberships. Please support. We also have merch. I've got my Emperor Inspects t-shirt on with the Emperor with his clipboard, and Ian's got some amazing Four Gamers merch. What's the other one with you've got the Bad Ab hat?
I've got the Bad Ab hat in case you want to support Luft Huron, and I also have a Huron Sumatris campaign t-shirt for 904M41. Yeah, brilliant. Okay. Well, there we are.
Yeah, thanks so much, everybody.
See ya.
Thanks, Ian. Bye.
Okay, good.
Are we live?
We're live.